For me, entrepreneurship has always been very hands-on. Okay, so I had started with the initial capital of 60,000 rupees, grew the company to a 1,200 crore enterprise over a 20-year period, went through 4 phases of growth, and recently sold the shares in Morpha to Randstad, bought back the brand, and now in the process of creating 3 new enterprises: Morpha Strategy, Morpha Analytics, and Morpha Consulting. So that's the phase I am in, and for me, it's always been the meaning of entrepreneurship has changed over the last 20 years. The initial phase, it was startup at any cost kind of a thing, no major focus. As long as the vision is clear, we wanted to build Morpha into the most respected HR company in the world, anchored on values of growth, diversity, transparency, and integrity. This is what we said to ourselves, and this is what we live. The operating statement was we want to be a $1 billion company by 2025, and as it happened, the journey, the first phase we took venture capital, 3 VCs. We were the first to get VC in the consulting industry, HR consulting industry. And then of course from there, after 3 years, we brought in the strategic investor, VDR, who acquired the shares of these 3 VCs, and the 276 small investors who put in the money. And then of course the strategic investor, VDR, got acquired by Randstad, became a Fortune 500 company, and sold 14 subsidiaries, integrated their 2 subsidiaries into me. The entire M&A happened over a period of 1 year, and then of course Randstad, we have now sold the business of staffing and HR consulting, moving into analytics, moving into market research, moving into project development, education. So as I see my 20 years of entrepreneurial journey, it's been a lot of changes where the meaning of who I am kept changing, like a kaleidoscope, to start with 100% owning a small entrepreneur. But all through, I think there is something which has remained unchanged. It's the spirit of entrepreneurship, which in my words is defined by the values which you carry, which remain unchanged. The spirit of transparency, diversity, growth, and dignity, I would call them. These have remained unchanged in this entire 20-year journey, and I would imagine the next decade will see Morpha emerge into a very new avatar to be the most respected consulting company in India, one of the big 5s to emanate from India. That's the vision with which we are working now. So if you were to ask me for the meaning of entrepreneurship, I think it's co-creation. To me, the challenge of entrepreneurship is seeing the unseen, articulating a vision where it's not articulated, and I think getting people to come together and co-create and live the dream. So to me, it's seeing the unseen, articulating the unarticulated, and getting people to act what is withheld. That's the meaning of entrepreneurship, really.